Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mao. Today, I'm going to share with you guys a story, some of the story where did I met my husband. So as we start, guys, I have a list. I only write it over here so I won't forget, because I'm willing to share with you. Where did I met my husband? I met my husband online in a dating site. Dating site is it's called Christian Filipina dating. Yeah. So in Christian Filipina dating, I was there for like 5 times. I sign in and delete, sign in and delete. For the very last time that I signed in, I mean, new account. I make new account, and I saw my husband profile that day, and I just clicked the profile and I gave him a heart, and then I actually sent him a message. Yeah, you heard it right. I'm the one who sent him message first, and that day when I saw his profile, I was like, ooh, he's a good looking guy. Yeah, he's really good looking. I'm not kidding. Even now, he's still good looking. Anyways, but that day when I saw his profile, I was thinking like, maybe he's just here for fun, or he's here to play with a lot of Filipina. I don't know, because I don't trust anyone, when you chatted so many guys in dating site and they're not serious and there's a lot of scammers. I've been in a different sites, and I delete the accounts. So I won't lie about that I've been in that different kind of site before I met my husband. So I sent him a message which is hi. Yeah, just hi. And then I remember he replied after 2 days. Yeah. And he sent me a long message, which is I was shocked when that was November. And I was shocked when he sent me a long message, which is he said he's not gonna be there in that site anymore. So can you send me a message or a request in Messenger? I was like, huh, are you serious? Is this the right guy for me or what? Just kidding. Yeah. And then I respond back, and guess what? I found him on Facebook. I sent him a message. I didn't send him a request. I just sent a message, and once again I said hi, just hi. And he responded after a few days. Well, that's kind of weird because he didn't reply that fast to me, And that time, he had a knee surgery. I didn't know that. He had knee surgery. That's why he can't really focus on his phone, But then, after that, when I respond back that day. We finally do a FaceTime on Messenger, like a video call. That's when I first saw him, and I was like, huh, you're not fake at all. You're real. And I was laughing. I remember I told him that when I talked to him. It's like, you're real. You're not a scammer. And he laughed. Anyways, we've been talking for 5 months online, and then after 5 months, he finally told me that he's flying here to visit me in the Philippines. Actually, he's gonna travel to the Philippines, but then he met me online and he said that he's gonna come visit me. But first, I didn't believe him. I didn't trust him, even though he showed me the ticket that he's coming here. The day he fly, I still didn't really believe him. And I was late in the airport. He was standing there for like 30 minutes or an hour because I didn't know him. I just don't trust anybody. Yeah, because it's a foreigner, and in my head I was like, it's just gonna type of guy who gonna come here and play with a bunch of Filipina, right? Because I don't know, I never met a foreigner in person. This one is willing to see me in person. He gonna come here in my town to really see me. Anyways, yeah, I was late in the airport when he come visit me. So when I first saw him, I was really shocked, and I was like, he's really good looking guy, so much better in person. It's doable. Just kidding. No, he's handsome. Yeah, I was really shocked when I saw him in person because he's the first ever foreigner I've ever met in person in my entire life. Good looking guy. So, anyways, guys, how long did he stay in the Philippines? So, when he first visited me here in the Philippines, he stayed for a month. And that month, he came here in Calbayo, and we stayed in town for 2 days. Yeah, we stayed here for 2 days, and then we traveled to Cebu, Bohol, and Dumaguete. There, yeah, that's the places we went to, which is it's really a beautiful experience for us. I've never been in that place before, and he told me that we are going to travel somewhere. And yeah, we went to Cebu. We stayed in Bohol. We stayed like few days there, and few days in Dumaguete. Yeah. And after 2 weeks, we came back here in Calbayo. We stayed here for 2 weeks. And then he met my family. It just, my family didn't know that I have a foreigner boyfriend. They're shocked when they first saw my husband. They're really shocked because I never tell anybody that I have a foreigner boyfriend. Because for me, I want it real. Because if I tell my family like, hey, I have a boyfriend, they were like, he's not coming, he's not gonna visit you, it's not real, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, fine. I think about, I'm just gonna keep it myself. I'm not gonna tell anybody until it's real. Like he's here standing in front of me. Yeah. When he met my family, he was so nice, very respectful, which is a type of guy that, you know, when he really respects you, when he really loves you, he gonna do something to your family, like respect them, you know, because most guys, they just come here and they don't care about your family. He met my grandmother in the very first day after we came back here in Calbayo. My grandmother was surprised. My grandma was staring because he's so tall and my grandmother is my height. He was looking like this, and he's laughing. And he loves my grandmother. And then the next day we went to the farm, which is my parents. For your information, guys, I didn't grow up with my real parents, but I respect my parents a lot. And I introduced him my boyfriend. We went at the farm, and I introduced my boyfriend there, and it's super nice. And I tour my husband there in that little area in a river where I used to swim when I was little. It's kind of, you know, impressive. And he was shocked. Because it's new for him, you know. But one thing I like about my husband, because he's not picky, you know. He's not really that kind of guy like, I don't like this, I hate that, something like that. I'm very proud of him. He actually bought me a scooter before he fly back in the US. The day, 2 days before his flight, he bought me a scooter. Well, I didn't know that he's gonna buy me a scooter because we just talk about transportation, how expensive it is. And then I woke up in the morning. He said, "Hey, we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go to Honda dealership." I was like, "Ah, what are you gonna do there?" I thought he's just gonna inquire something. And then we went at the Honda place, and and he said, "I'm gonna buy you a scooter." And I was like, "Huh? What? You don't have to do that." And I was shocked when he said that. You don't have to do that, you know? Because in my head I was like, why are you doing this? And I was really thinking about, if he buy this and we have a fight when you fly back in the US, and if we talk on the phone and we're gonna have a fight, I'm just gonna sell this scooter and send the money back to him. That's how I process, because I'm actually paranoid, you know? Because when you get hurt so many times, that's how you process things in your head. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I have no idea. But anyways, the girl came out and she processed the papers, and she asked, "What should I name the scooter? It's you, sir, or yours, mom?" Mom, my husband said, "It's up to you." I said, "You can name it because it's your money, not mine. You work hard for it. You work hard to have the money." And he said, "No, it's yours. It's a gift, so you can have your transportation. You don't have to pay so much every day, because I take my son to school every day." And then after that, I signed papers, and I was really thinking about, the feeling when you're really shocked because someone bought you something. Scooter is so expensive, and I'm never gonna have it. I have to work hard for it to buy my own scooter for like a long time. So when the paperwork's done, I didn't know how to drive that day. When he bought me the scooter, I didn't know how to drive, and we paid the guys who worked there to deliver the scooter in my boarding house, because I'm scared to learn to drive it first. Yeah, it took me a month to learn how to drive. I really forced myself to, "Hey, you have to do this because you need this. You have to, no matter what. This scooter is not gonna sit here forever. You have to do it every day." And my husband, we talk every day, and he always motivate me for something. "Hey, you can do this. It takes a while, blah blah blah," something like that. I know I trust you. I'm proud of you. You can do it. Just take your time. You're not in a hurry. My husband is very sweet. In my head, I was thinking, like, maybe he bought this scooter to prove that he's coming back. I was just thinking that way. He want me to trust him that he's coming back here because he buy me a scooter. I don't know. I was really confused. I was confused that day. But I'm very lucky to have my husband. He's the best thing that ever happened to my life. He's very sweet. He's very sweet emotionally and physically. And that's the thing that I really fall in love with him, because I never had anybody, I never had a man who treated me that good, gives me attention, hug me and kisses me when I woke up in the morning. Like, no matter how moody I am, he's always there for me. Which is, he's always calm. He's always talked to me for He's always, no matter how bad the day is for me, he's always there to, you know, it's okay. Um, Everything will be okay. I'm always here for you. And am I sad when he fly back to US? Yes, I'm very sad when he fly back to US because that's the scary day of my life. Yeah, scary. Um, when he fly back to US, I was really sad because we had a ride from here to the airport, which is 15 minutes away, something like that. We rent a Timbo, a taxical, we call it taxical here. Um, we ride over there and we stayed outside before his flight, and he hugged me and he said, I'm coming back, and he promised me that he's coming back, and I didn't believe it, and I didn't trust that he's coming back because I watch a lot of videos in YouTube that there's a lot of foreigners that they travel to meet a Filipina, and then when they go back to the US, they never communicate again. It's kind of like, we're done, something like that. So in my head, when we went there at the airport, I was thinking, he's not coming back. So I'm prepared. I was prepared. I prepared myself that he's not coming back. Don't expect anything. And he hugged me and he promised that he's coming back. And I went back to my boarding house and yes, I cried. Because I don't know what was gonna happen. So I didn't fall in love with my husband because he's handsome. I fall in love with him because he cares and he's sweet. He's sweet, loving, and caring, you know. He's emotionally and physically sweet. I'm not sweet. I don't consider myself as a sweet person, but my husband is really sweet. And I'm lucky to have in my life, you know. I never had a guy who treated me this good before, but my husband is the best thing that ever happened to my life. I know when I post this video and he gonna watch this over and over again, but yes, I'm very proud of him and I love him so much. Thank you guys for listening to these rumble videos I have. I appreciate it all. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.